Let's check that.
Like the only graph, they have they get community streams as well.
Oh, maybe I was going to tell me that when I should look at the community stream.
Yeah, so I'm seeing like the community streams as well. It's like there's a noise, it's like visual streams.
Yeah, it's saying we're live. Shut down the video. Yeah, there you go. That should be
cool.
Yeah.
Starting to okay, so the second lobby.
Yeah, you need like a tool. Yeah, except sometimes it gives you. Otherwise, you're going to like all the streams. Well, I'm speaking French. What's the
CUDGS 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're online.
micro myself over here.
Everybody, it's time. And that's just stopped. Nice. It's time anyway. For Dota2, we're going to have best of 3. We're just setting the lobby up now, starting out. Just want to make an announcement about the prize pool for this best of 3. Try and sort that out. The winners of this best of 5 are competing for. Is that for money? Best of 3, correct. Is they're going to go to Volt's Bar and Restaurant, and there's a voucher for the team of 5 to get 2 cocktails each. So they can have a fun night after winning tonight. And they are one of our 3 sponsors. We have Volt's, we have Coast, and we have the Varsity Restaurant. Please do check out the flyers at the front and thank them for supporting esports. Anyway, we'll hand over to our 2 casters for the Dota2 event. Please take it away.
Alright, well, thank you guys for sticking around for the Dota 2 party this afternoon. I'm Foggy Red, this is Sacred with me here, and we're going to hopefully have some, what?
Look at the camera.
Hello. Right, well, yes, we've got 2 teams here, obviously comprised of CUDGS players who play on the same team as each other before, so it'll be interesting to see how they match up against each other. They've had a lot of time to practice and whatnot with each other, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. We're just setting up the lobby, deciding who's who.
You've played a little bit with these guys, haven't you?
Yeah, I played a little bit with them. We had a bit of brief spell in the NUL with Athletics dying.
Okay, yeah. Alright. If you ever want to get these to one to zone, it's I think it requires a slightly different aspect ratio to inject it, but for now it's
we'll try to set up the second one, yeah.
Lots of empty seats up front, so feel free to take this. Now that the exodus of the LoL players is finished. Just waiting for players to finish readying up. Do we have captains?
Yes, apparently we have captains.
We have captains. We do have captains.
Okay, right. You need to pick a number. Pick a number between 1 and 10 and give it your head.
Okay, I picked a number between 1 and 10.
What is it?
It's 7.
7, okay. Team names VMC and Heartmerge. Very cool. Oh, it's always good. Starting team will have.
Does this mean we have a Purge voice competition later and see if Purge is any good at it? Hello everybody, this is Purge.
No, Purge. No Purge.
Oh, him, Purge.
Yeah.
Him, Purge.
Okay, starting team's gonna be radiant. No, I got that wrong. Starting team should be dire. Okay. Should enable cheats and not tell them. I think that's all right. Okay, yeah, just getting it ready up for the captains and we'll be ready to go. Okay, close. Get closer. Get closer.
When he's not being seen by getting feet, he will have to be very like 3% line break assessment or something silly. So
Okay, let's go. Okay. This is where we found out that I've done the settings badly.
Yeah.
And it doesn't quite work. But hey ho. Great.
Guess we're gonna introduce teams.
Yep. Technically not that one. We'll go for this one.
Go for that one.
Go for this one, this one's good. We should be able to do this as well. Oops. Yeah, I'm having a few technical issues. You just talk. You just talk. You just talk.
Alright, and here we go. And so it will be the Venezuela marketing consultants against Burge is a true legend. And we are going to have...
Oh, I put it in all pick. I screwed up.
Did you put it? Oh.
I screwed up. 1 second.
Have you ever been to Venezuela? I've never been to Venezuela. I've never been to South America. Shout out to Dan Shine for his wicked fast download speed. Has almost caught up already. You want game links?
There.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
That's the one.
Okay, yeah, that was my fault. I wondered how they're all picking their people straight away and then disking. They're having slight issues.
One of the kick the bot.
Hey, we might actually want to go into the broadcasting as well.
Yeah.
Okay, quick run through. Cheat codes off. All good.
Alright, there we go.
Do we have any kind of delay?
Sorry?
Is there going to be a delay in the...
No.
No, there shouldn't be.
There should be any delay.
That's why these guys had to go inside, whereas you guys had people out here.
Yeah, and now we just wait.
Alright, here we go. This looks a little bit more familiar.
Yeah, here we go.
Alright, and can you give you a rundown on these teams? We have Apex, Rizal 5-7, Virgin Spoon, and then they've not named our team this time.
Yeah.
What is he A? Just A?
Captain Marshmallow, .A. Good luck.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Into the band pick phase of Captain's World Draft, and we are having Centaur and Bristle. Pretty tanky heroes.
Yeah, straight offline bands.
And I'm wondering whether these guys are going to be... Oh, wow, okay. So, Brewing Band here, another strength here. It's looking like it's possible that these teams, I don't know, I haven't spoken to them before the game, but I don't know whether they're going to be having a little fun with this one or playing it completely seriously. Is this going to be serious business? But we'll see. We'll get a good idea whether we are... And Batrider, that's a very serious band. That's... No, we don't want any sticky napalm charges, so two fairly good mid-heroes picked our band here, so... What?
Hey, if you look at the pictures.
Oh man.
V versus somebody, I don't know who that last person is though.
Don't know.
Okay, yeah, so we'll just see what they're going to do. In terms of players, I know that Afflex likes to take mids. I don't know for the other team, Burge, but I can hear whooping.
I can hear some whooping and chuckling. Okay, Clock. So that's a pretty standard pick. So he's probably going to head to the offlane. Although I have actually seen him play mid quite a bit recently with the recent patching, but most likely going to be on that offlane. Good initiation power, obviously, with the hook. COGS, good at locking people down with the battery assault, especially in the early levels where you can really get a jump on somebody if they're unprepared. So definitely one to watch out for.
Yeah, and a nice bit of flair with the rockets if he gets rockets. Mirana, pretty standard.
Yeah.
Go, carry. Always has the useful ult.
Nothing particularly extraordinary here yet. Obviously very helpful with that Moonlight Shadow.
Yeah, look out for Bane. Nope, they go Disruptor instead.
Disruptor. Now this, actually, I'm thinking this might actually be, it could actually be a Disruptor carry. It depends on how exactly they want to play this. It's obviously Disruptor used to be only played as a support, but recently been seeing a lot more of a Disruptor carry. Although I don't know if they would want that as well as the Mirana.
Yeah, I think we're going blue strap from Team Burge.
Definitely blue strap.
But no, we should be looking to pick up maybe a couple of spots now from Venezuela markets and consultants. We'll call them V.
And this is, I mean, if they have their timing down, they can actually combo the glimpse with the arrow. Very difficult to time that exactly right, but you can do it.
Yeah, we were expecting more of a Bane for that. You know, the sleep into arrow, pretty standard 5 second stun, and pain ensues.
Definitely.
So looking at, we're probably going to look at, they've got the initiation, they've got the offlaner, so probably looking at heroes who have nice AoE, trap them with the cogs, and then do the best damage from there. You can always go Nake's bombs with Clockwork as well.
Yeah, you can.
Hook shot in, Nake's out, and then that's 2-on-1.
Yeah, and of course, obviously, the flare is also extremely useful for just scouting out a Roshan or making sure no funny business at level 1. Shadow Shaman, okay, some more lockdown, really looking like Venezuelan VMC, we'll go VMC. Like they do want to pick up some AoE because if they've got the circuit boards now, obviously, which they can lay on top of the cogs should they cross some unfortunate soul.
Yeah.
The Bane now banned by, oh yeah, of course, for the arrow. Yeah, so we won't be seeing a Bane Mirana combo. That is just a really easy but effective combo. Just sleep and then launch the arrow, and there's nothing you can do, you're stuck there. So, a pretty predictable ban, and I think they probably will have seen that coming on Team Burge.
Yeah, so we're just waiting on the second ban, well, third ban from Team Burge. Yeah, so Burge isn't actually playing on Team Burge, which is making it slightly confusing.
Well, you don't have to be Burge to heart Burge.
Also, the hashtag Sainsbury's is quite interesting from...
Yeah. Okay, so banning the Skyrap, and so that's the kind of thing we were talking about, where if you can lay down the cogs with Clockwork and then just obliterate someone with that Skyrap ult, that is a lot of damage, and there's not very much you can do about it, especially with the mini stun coming out from the Clockwork, stopping you from being able to get away or anything like that before the Skyrap ult hits you. So that's probably a sensible ban, just trying to stop some of that massive AoE damage.
It'd be quite interesting to see if whether they want to run the Shadow Shaman mids or whether they actually want to run in support style. I mean, if you run in mids, you get the ult up quicker, put pressure on that and get a nice early tower. But
yeah. And, as is always the case, that gold advantage can be really huge. Okay, so they're banning out, they're looking now towards people that they're looking to play mid, so they're banning out the Storm. Now, I don't know if this is particular to the players that are on Team Burge here. Do you happen to know? I don't
actually know. I mean, you have the favourite people that people always like to play, but I don't know whether Team Burge has a particular style spirit. I just think they want to... Style spirit's always good at jumping in and out and causing havoc, so... It's always a nice band to have.
Definitely. Banning out Invoker. I think Aflex actually has played a bit of Invoker, so that might be a personal ban. Again, just looking at limiting that snowball factor with the mid heroes.
Yeah, Aflex particularly likes his mid gankers, so you might have a Shadow Fiend coming up. Look out for that. Of course, you've got the Cogs. It'd be nice to set up with the Shadow Fiend. Nice lockdown for him.
Yep.
Could possibly have an Enigma, that'd be quite cool for VMC.
And one of your personal favorite pickups here, the Rubik, always a lot of fun.
Yeah, Rubik will be looking to try and get the Mass Second Mods and a Wraith King. Wraith King carry, obviously. So it looks like we'll have Clockwork off lane, Wraith King carry, Shadow Shaman probably support. The Rubik's really interesting. You'll have some nice things to steal. You'll particularly be trying to get the Shadow Shaman wards, throw them down, have some ward fights. They're always quite fun. Who can micro their wards best? Also, you've got the COGS and the hook shot from Clockwork, which is always nice. And then we're looking at excuse me.
So
Cool, yeah, if you just want to join the lobby, click this one. That was open. Good. Can you friend me on that?
And okay, so we will see a Tinker. That's probably possibly going to be a Tinker mid. But so they've banned the Storm Spirit. We've had the Invoker ban, Skywrath, all mid heroes. But now we've finally got a little bit of the cards showing here. Tinker, obviously very good in the pushing department with those pesky little robots. And
Yeah.
but also a heck of a
Yeah, there you
okay.
go. That's Afflex.
That is almost definitely going to be Afflex. TA, obviously, talk about Snowball here as well. Here's one of the lead contenders for here that can really take control of the game early and just start dominating from there.
Although Afflex Tinker against Temporal Assassin, if Tinker puts a march down, Temporal Assassin refraction charge is just going to go.
They're going to melt those refraction charges, which is actually, it's a little bit surprising because ideally you want to play TA against somebody like Puck, somebody who has to spend a lot of mana just to get rid of one refraction charge. But Tinker, obviously, every time he marches, will, unless TA does some serious Frogger-style microing, is gonna lose every single one of those charges.
Yeah, another thing to know is AoE as well. I mean, if Tempo wants to meld and hide, then they do have the Tinker to lay down the march. They've got the Disruptor as well, and the Marana Arrow, so they have to watch out for that. I know Tempo Assassin's one of Afflex's heroes. He quite likes him. And another good set of spells for Rubik to steal. If you can steal the traps, you can start putting traps down, get some nice ward vision. Or refraction charge is always nice on a Rubik. Or meld. You can start having fun with that now.
Yeah, no, in terms of, and I mean, Rubik also going to be able to make use of those Serpent wards, possibly, which could, really turn the tides if you do end up giving away something as valuable as Serpent wards. That can be a huge swing in the opposite direction.
Yeah. Last man Slark from Team Burst. This is interesting. I didn't think BMC needed another.
I think they're probably looking to pick up another support here.
Yeah.
I don't really know what they were afraid of in the start, or whether they just didn't want to have to deal with. Okay, Luna, that makes sense. Because we have looking possibly for a really hard carry here. Although again, they could pull it off with just the Moran and the Disruptor, but trying to keep it safe with banning Luna, who can just get absolutely out of control if she gets the farm that she needs in the early game.
Yeah, Burge have the choice now. They can either run the Marana as the carry, which has been done quite recently, or you can run it as the off lane. She's got that leap away, which is very helpful to get out of sticky situations. And there you go, Spectre carry. So we're going to have the Spectre, we've got the Tinker trying to create space for Spectre to farm.
Yeah, and this is, we'll have to see what the last pick is, but this is a team that could really cause problems in the late game. Anytime you come up against a Spectre, that alone is enough to make you worried about the late game. But in addition, with the mobility of a team with a Tinker and Disruptor is scary in the late game. Disruptor will lock you down, silence you with that ulti. It's not fun, and then obviously Marana giving the team a little bit more confidence to move around the map undetected.
Yeah, so Team Burge definitely going for the late game. In terms of ganking potential, not much ganking potential there, but they've got quite a lot of global with the Tinker. The Tinker can run away and jump from lane to lane and put pressure on the towers quickly with the marches. And with this lineup, the only real danger would be Clockwork ganking the Tinker. If Clockwork can find out where the Tinker's going, I presume Tinker will. No, it's just second one. Yeah, the Tinker will probably get Blink Dagger quite quickly. Just jump in, blink to the trees, and we'll see how that goes. We're actually just trying to get second caster running.
Another shout out to Dan Shine for that download speed. Oh my goodness! All right, here we go. Okay. Well, we wondered whether this was going to be a bit of fun or serious business. Meepo in the right hand is really, really scary, but obviously a crowd pleaser, and we'll have to see how this gets handled. It is going to be #Sainsbury's trying to micro these Meepos around. We're going to have Rizal on the clock and 5-7, Raid King. Aflex, as we thought, on the TA.
We might play with 5-7. That suggests support rating we're going for. Okay, so if we just run through who's playing what, we have on the Radiant team, Captain Marshmallow, on support on the Disruptor. Got A support on the Rubik. We got
Dr. Few.
Yeah, we'll call it Dr. Few, that's a good one. Dr. Few on the Tinker going mids. Spectre. Me played by Llama in Pyjamas, and Fuzzy Jam on that offlane Marana, who is off to war quickly. But if you want to introduce Dyer quickly.
Yeah, on the Dyer side, we are going to have Aflex on that TA. Rise on clock, probably going to be going offlane. 5-7 on the Wraith King. Burge, looking like quite possibly a support Meepo. I don't know what he's picked up.
No, that's carry Meepo.
That's a carry Meepo. And we have Spoon on the Shaman. And it looks like we could have, they're just going to spot each other out in the top lane there, and he will be able to de-ward that very quickly. He knew the ward was there, he knew it was going to be there, and he just spots it out, gets rid of it straight away.
50 gold lead straight to Dyer.
Huge gold lead.
Yeah, so it looks like we're running the trial lanes with the support Wraith King, looking for pulls, Shadow Shaman. And yeah, we already have this ward down here. We might try and send out for the second game.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I tell you can look at that one, I'll look at this one. That's probably easier. Okay, so we got a nice image. I wonder if they can't hear it. We got a nice imagery there for the Shadow Shaman. He'll be looking to try and sneak up behind the Marana, especially with Shackles level 1, but Marana, has she leveled anything? Yeah, she's already got the lead.
Yeah, leveled the lead. Good for getting away. And is just going to miss a creep there, and we've got, she needs to be careful here, because if that creep gets too far ahead, the balance could be off for her, and she might get, and Shaman is lying in wait. This could actually very well be a level 1 gank here now, but she's staying too far back. I think she does know that something might be up. Nobody will have seen the Shaman, and so they might be calling missing, but she is close. They are going to try and get a level 1 gank here. I don't know if they're going to have the damage. The stun really have enough damage? I don't think so. No, she will be able to leap away. That is very close, though. Unfortunately, a failed gank, she will salve up. No danger there. That is the problem with trying to gank Marana, is that you need to lock her down extremely quickly, or she will just be able to leap away instantly.
Yeah, actually, if you play out here, little de-warding trying to go on, but the ward actually came up here. So a bit of preemptive de-warding.
Yeah. Oh, and we do have a pause. I don't know if we have a disconnect or lags. Such lags. Tinker lagging. Mad lags.
Tinker 0.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just give them a second to sort that out. That does show that VMC, obviously, a little bit disappointed there. They will be to have missed that gank opportunity. It was, it was the right idea, I think, to go for that. It was going to be close either way, and in the end, I think she managed to escape with about 100, maybe 80, 90 health.
Yeah, they're never going to kill that Marana, but if she's had to use the salve.
Exactly, it's about burning regen. They've used, what, 100, 150 now between them.
Okay, yeah,
Nice street answer.
Yeah. Interesting pause timing, because you can see the Rubik's going to try and swoop round, but Conway should be fine. He's already got this ward, he can see exactly what's happening. And Spectre definitely does not have the best kill potential, level 1.
No, Spectre is very much the AFK farm and win the game in the late game. We're just going to be trying to scare that Clockwork out of experience range and try to zone him out a little bit.
Yeah, some nice light coming out from Verge.
Alright. And yeah, so Marana is actually able to, and just being zoned out a little bit there in the mid lane, they're doing a very good job controlling that creep equilibrium. As we can see, quite a few denies there on the Dire team already. Disruptor heading over into the jungle with that pull, just going to be trying to do the same thing, give Clockwork some problems. both teams doing a pretty good job denying each other the XP that they need in these off lanes. Obviously, with Clockwork only being at 3 and 1, Brana only at 1 and 0. And in the mid lane, definitely you have to say that the advantage is going to that TA, out CSing, pretty significantly, 8-5 up against 4-0. So obviously just using those side blades effectively, and they are so good at controlling the creep equilibrium in the mid, those side blades. They really give you a huge advantage. And Tinker just standing back, afraid to do anything, afraid to come anywhere close.
Yeah, there's actually a nice little trick you do.
Oh my goodness! Out of nowhere, we have Lama in pajamas killing the Sainsbury's. He did not taste the difference there. He's so not right. But so that as we expect, the Clockwork just caught out of position a little bit there, and that will be exactly what they need. A little bit of gold there, a little bit of experience, just what the tri-lane needs, and it'll be interesting to see how quickly they try to go for a return kill up top. In the meantime, TA in the mid just still putting a lot of pressure on this Tinker. Not really able to get much experience as Tinker in the mid. We'll have to use March to get last hits here, which is never ideal. And again, just Clockwork just being forced back by that Spectre, by that tri-lane. They are coming into the middle lane, although I believe that has been pinged out. I don't know if they're going to be able to go for this. TA trying to bait the Tinker, trying to say, hey, hit me. But I don't know if Tinker's going to go for it. He knows something's up because he knows there are heroes missing in the bottom lane.
But they
are going to come in, and will they be able to get him? And that's definitely going to be, I don't know if he's going to be able to get away. Ooh, and this is going to be very, very close. That will be a kill probably for the Disruptor. Oh, the Fraction Charges! Fraction Charges just able to keep her alive, and she will barely escape. Wow, that is really cutting it close. Disruptor, they're so unlucky that the Refraction went up just before that final damage would have been dealt. And yeah, Spectre, I mean, he's having a blast down here on this bottom lane. He's got 19 last hits. He is just absolutely, thrilled to bits that he's got this free farm, this space to move. Meanwhile, top lane, still not really much this Mirana can do, only with 3 last hits. I mean, she hasn't died yet. She did survive that level 1 gank. This will be nice for her though. A few creeps just making their way into the tower, able to pick up a little bit of experience. But as things stand, it's looking very like Mirana's going to be having a hard time.
Yeah, that's a nice escape from Tia there. We see the Ray thing doing a bit of jungling. There are any stat camps going on. Clockwork. Oh. Burst is one of his meepers just out here.
That meeper micro. There we go.
He'll probably be looking to stat this camp again. Will he get it?
Will he remember? Oh, yeah, there he's paying attention. He's paying attention. All right. And meanwhile, we have just a couple of heroes bottom, just still trying to zone out this Clockwork. Clockwork, though, you have to say, credit to Clockwork. 13 last hits. It's not great. It's not great by any means, but for an offlane hero that's being zoned out by, 2 or 3 heroes, it's not that bad.
Yeah, you can see Mirana's really hurting now that that ward got demoted. Otherwise, she would be able to sit here, zap this XP. Oh, bot lane. No, Ruby's just zoning out. Yeah, but I'd say Mirana, if she had that ward, she could easily sit here, get the XP, and if she needs to, she can jump into the river and out to safety. Just like abusing the boundaries there, but...
Absolutely, and one of the problems that we're seeing now is Tinker having to use so many spells just to stay in lane is now really getting rather low on mana. He's down to about 170 and has used all his bottle charges. If he can get a rune, that's definitely going to be to his advantage, but rune control is going to be very important. It looks like he is going to try and stack these Ancients. That is always, useful for that sudden infusion of gold that you get in the mid game. All of a sudden can give you some key items. And it looks like top lane, they're trying to go in, but Mirana's just standing all the way back. TA getting the illusion rune, so unlucky for Tinker there, just going to be even more mana deprived as a result.
Yeah, and as you can see, this is a little nice thing with Radiant Tinker. You can just run up to this cliff, stack the Ancients, come back down, and you hardly miss a creep wave.
Yeah.
And here you go, here comes the March spam. Die your Marshmallow, hide it away.
Has Tinker even finished his... Oh, there we go, there's the Soul Ring. Okay. And this could be dangerous. The stun comes in from Wraith King, and that's the Shackles as well, and I think there's nothing for this Tinker to do. He will go down here, chickened up as well. That's a good gank in the middle lane, and Tinker just really having a hard time.
Yeah, questions have to be raised why there's no TPs on 2 Spa Heroes.
Yeah, there was no help coming in, no nothing, and that was just